Hello and welcome to the vlog. I've got a time-lapse video to show you, simply me washing my bike, but the reason it's a time-lapse video is because it takes me 2 hours to wash. Now I know a lot of YouTubers and a lot of companies who promote various bike cleaning products will say to you, this will wash your bike in 10 minutes, or this wash your bike in 15 minutes from start to finish. I've tried it and yeah, you can do it, but I don't think you do it properly. And if you've got a bike that has cost you quite a lot of money, you've maxed out your budget, you want to look after it, you want to wash it properly. And a lot of you out there now are going to disagree with me. Maybe some of you won't, but if I'm out on a long bike ride and especially winter months and I get home, the weather wasn't really very good, the bike is covered in mud, I'm losing the light, I haven't got time to wash the bike, I won't wash it. It goes straight in the garage or in the shed. I won't wash it. And it might sit there for a week. What I will do is, before I put it away, I'll wipe down the front forks just to make sure they are relatively clean, but and the seat tube, the dropper post. But apart from that, the bike goes away. I think it's important you don't ride a bike that needs washing if you've left it over time, because all that grime and mud and grit on there becomes a grinding paste. It will wear out the components on your bike. But if you're not using it and you put it away in your garage or your shed, then I think that's fine. But I think it's important to wash it before you go back out on it. So find the time to wash it and get it washed properly. I do believe that is the case. You need to wash it properly. Now the time-lapse video will show you the different stages that I personally use to wash my bike. You could be different. However, apart from the conventional cleaning equipment that you use if you clean your bike properly, for example, the first thing you do is rinse the bike off. Then what I use is I've got some muc-off bike cleaner which I completely coat the bike in. And by the way, nobody's paying me for this. I'm not being paid to use certain products. It's just what I use. I know there are loads of different products out there that are as good, and if there are, let me know, because I will use whatever works. It doesn't matter, you know, nobody's paying me, so if it works, I'm happy to use it. And some of this cleaning equipment I think works for me. It might not work for you, but I find it to be okay, and it's not overly expensive. So the first thing I do is bike cleaner, ceramic chain lube, again muc-off. When I've cleaned the bike, when I've dried it off, I use bike protect, and then obviously brake disc cleaner, which is quite important, especially if you're like me and you might get your brakes contaminated. I have been using a product that I apply after I've washed my bike. Once I've cleaned the bike and I've dried it thoroughly and I've done all the lubing and it's ready to go, I will leave it for a couple of hours, and then I will apply another product which protects the paintwork, it protects the whole bike, and it's an anti-corrosion product, and it's this. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's ACF 50. Now it lubricates, but the main thing that it does is it stops corrosion. It's aircraft grade, and it stops corrosion. If you find small areas of corrosion and you do spray this on, it comes with a little applicator. It neutralizes the corrosion, so it's really good. So I use this stuff so that if I don't have time to wash my bike when I get home, this will protect it until I do wash it. A friend of mine told me about it. He owns motorbikes, and he said he washes his bike once or twice a season. So he'll wash the bike thoroughly, spray this on the bike, spray it on a cloth, wipe it around the bike from a cloth, and he won't wash his bike throughout the whole of the winter, and by the end of the winter months the bike looks a real state. But when he washes it off, it's as good as new, no corrosion. It's really, really good. It isn't cheap, but it's really, really good. So on to the time-lapse video. It's a 2 hour 15-minute video into a couple of minutes, I think 2 or 3 minutes. I can't remember. If you hear meowing, it's Pussycat at the door trying to come in. So if he does keep up, I'll let him in.